I've got a brand new 2021 STI. I've just got my invoice for $7,000 worth of mods. Want to find out what they are? Come check it out. The first thing is going to be the exhaust system. Now, as you know, we all know the exhaust system on the Subaru stock standard is absolute garbage. I don't even know why they bother putting these on there. So it has to be upgraded. So what have I chosen? NVIDIA R400 exhaust from the turbo back. It's gonna be full stainless steel with titanium tips, and it's gonna have the blue burnt edging in it. It looks absolutely sick with the NVIDIA engraving on the side. You'll see that heaps of guys on YouTube right now have got, you know, before and after videos, and of course I took inspiration from them too, so thank you to all those guys for doing those videos. I'm gonna do one too, just so you can hear it, the before and after, once we get this installed. But what you need to know is that it's going to look absolutely incredible once it's done. Now the price for this one is $2,263 installed. Sick. Okay, let's go to the front now and check out all the engine bay mods I'm getting done. Now I want to say too that Kyle down at Flat 4 was absolutely awesome to deal with. Really genuine guy. The thing is, I actually went into the shop and I had a look at their setup down there, down in Tweed Heads. And they've got a 1998 two-door version. I think it's a version 3 currently being modified, and I was like, oh my god. I said, don't tell me about it, because it's going to look absolutely sick once it's done. Like, it's had a full respray and full engine redone on it, and I was thinking, oh, you know, I've just spent all this money, but hey, if someone wants to buy it, he's got one down there that he's rebuilding right now. Now let's go through these engine bay mods. Now the other thing you should know too is when you go and see Kyle, he's going to ask you, hey, like he did with me, he said, look, you know, what are you going to use the car for? Now, I'm not going to be drag racing. I'm not going to be track racing or even taking it to the track recreationally. It's going to be literally to drive it down the shops, pick up the milk. So that's it. So these modifications are kind of based on that kind of driving. So engine based stuff. COBB tuning Redline carbon fiber intake system. That's going to be this whole section right here. Now imagine all of this black part here done in carbon fiber, right? That's pretty much what it looks like. It looks absolutely sick. Check out I might even put up a video on here so you can see of what it looks like from COBB, but it looked really schmick. Now that intake system is $1,035. The next thing is a COBB tuning silicon turbo inlet. That's gonna go somewhere over there around where the turbo is. That's going to cost, it's basically like just a piece of pipe, right? $317 for that. The next part is a COBB high flow fuel pump. The fuel pump is $300. Don't you love long lists? The next thing is going to be a COBB fuel injectors, yeah, because we want to make it run as best as possible and get the right amount of fuel in there. The next thing is a COBB tuning Redline carbon fiber. Oh, sorry. The fuel injectors, $862. Yeah, seems up there for injectors, but you know, you got to get the best. The next part was the COBB tuning Redline carbon fiber alternator cover. That's going to sit right across here. This is the dodgy looking existing standard one. So we're going to rip that off, and it's going to be carbon fiber again. So it's going to be, this whole section here is going to be carbon fiber. This whole section here is going to be carbon fiber. And I think from memory, it's even got like this little tiny like COBB badge just sitting on, just looking nice and schmick just on the side there. Now that, where is it? Alternator cover, $200 for that. The other thing will be COBB tuning radiator shroud. Now that's not going to be carbon fiber because I didn't want to go everything carbon fiber, but the radiator shroud will sit somewhere up around this section here. I'm pretty sure we're just going to get that done in black. And for those guys who don't know, because I didn't even know about this kind of stuff because I'm not a mechanic, is that these things are just called dressings of the engine bay, or dressing parts, and they basically don't do anything, right? They just look damn cool. So the next part is going to be COBB tuning turbo heat shield. Now the heat shield, I forget where it sits. I think it's around this section here, and it is exactly what that. It's a shield preventing the heat getting in, I think, around the air intake or around the turbo, something like that. Now that's going to cost $126 for that one. And the last part from COBB, you're thinking, man, what are you, sponsored by COBB or something? Well, yeah, I should be. If COBB's listening, I'm happy to be sponsored for your brand, because the reason why I chose the COBB is look, Kyle showed me a range of products and brands. I just felt that COBB was the best, right? If you go onto their website and check it out, or even go to Flat 4 website and you can check out some of the COBB gear, and you'll just see it looks absolutely incredible. So the last part was going to be the COBB tuning air oil filter separator, and what I think they call that the catch can. Now that's going to sit somewhere in the engine bay. I haven't got a damn clue, and that's going to cost $681 for that. Now the very last thing, and guess what? It's not COBB. It's not a COBB. It's a GFB or a Go Fast Bit Response TMS blow-off valve. One of those other parts too, a bit like the exhaust. You kind of have to go and listen to it. And again, I went on to YouTube. I'm checking out all the other guys, and they're doing all their vids on the before and afters of the sounds of the exhaust and blow-off valves. Go and check it out. I originally was going to go with a HKS. I thought that was going to be the right one. I've decided not to do that. I then heard the GFB, and I thought, I'm going to go with that one instead. I think it's got a good sound. I think I'll go the HKS, maybe on like an older GC8 build, because I think it's got kind of just that old school sound that I really like. So the GFB blow-off valve is going to be $350. So there you go, guys. That's the massive list already done for you. If you like this video, please hit it a like and subscribe, because don't forget, the next video I'm going to actually show you the full install of the NVIDIA R400 exhaust system. It's going to be absolutely sick. All right, take care.